Hello and welcome. Right, I've set the stuff completely going. Oh, it's just swept me off my feet, literally. I was thinking as I was coming in, I've got to be honest, at the minute, of all of the Let's Plays I'm playing, I'm enjoying this the most. But then it's a start from scratch, and we started small, and we're still, I've got to be honest, this has been a real battle. We're not winning like I'm normally used to. We're sort of using well, yeah, that I keep saying it. I'm a bit shocked that production's not earning a little bit more than we actually are. I'm thoroughly enjoying my time on Elm Creek. I really am. It takes me back. I didn't do this first. I did Oberon first. I really did. It was a beautiful map. It is Oberon. But then I came onto Elm Creek, and I don't. Again, this is another map that's grown on me. Oh, wow, that's not that one. What's the field? Yeah, it's not one that I instantly liked. I don't mean I didn't. I don't mean I didn't like it. What I mean is, it grew on me. It's a bit like Lone Oak. Lone Oak was one of those. Oh, wow, that's nice to see. It is. So yeah, it is. Lone Oak grew on me. It was one of those. Wow, we are really doing well on the honey. To be honest. Yeah, the thing we need though, really, is sugar, a sugar mill. So I would say in the morning we might be able to afford the farmer jet, but it's where do I put it? Well, that we can have a look at right now. Yeah, because animals maybe beyond this let's play, but if I was going to play this as a full, I'm not saying I'm not. I am enjoying it a lot, so I could quite easily just trundle along on this. I've gone well beyond what I'd normally consider because, as I said, it's not only a tutorial. I think you can only show somebody, and that is a tutorial. To me, it's when someone just shows you something for 10 minutes. You've got to live and breathe it a little bit and sort of show something. Well, what is? I mean, how many years have we been on this now? Quite some years, 5 years. That's 2 years beyond. Oh, do you know? Yeah. I know. Yeah, 2 years beyond what I would normally do in a Let's Play. Yeah, I've got Star Wars names on now. He's thinking of got the tree. You're going to be blocked by that in a minute. Yeah, you see, I can see that one coming. Yeah, no, you're a Wally. It's not going to do that. Oh, you could just so read it. Yeah, and then it totally loses your tact, doesn't it, really, and what you were talking about. Oh, no, that's the indicator. You know, I get my indicators when I want my lights, I get my lights when I want my indicators. Wow. But yeah, I've not even got a production shed. It's a real basic farming, and that's what I mean. I've not. We've just stuck to basic farming and like a production as the central sort of thing. And obviously, I'm going to go. I did say a long time ago, it's all about income streams, and it is. So we do need more than that one. That's sort of two income streams. But I mean, the honey is, to be honest, is probably as good, if not better, than the production, which is a bit of a shocker, really. But yeah, it's doing very well. Yeah, I've got to be honest. I think the money's going to go up again at 10 o'clock, or I think we'll probably have gone through. Do we need any? I'm trying to think what was one little bit more. Have we got stones on the other one? 'Cause if so, this is going to be the entire episode. And mind you, we could do what we, because I don't want. I was thinking it's winter. My real aim is to go through the winter. So let's have a look. Let's have a look for the stones. Now I think the big field needed lots of destoning too. Oh, it needs ploughing. Oh, yeah, we were ready to do it as well. You're forgetting yourself. Right, this is going to do more stones, isn't it? And the big stones as well already. Right, okay, so let's leave that trundling. I suppose it's true. Doesn't really matter. I don't want it to detract from us going through the winter. Now then, what about the other field? Oh yeah, let's grab the other field now. Let's quickly, because that's not so monstrous. We could start that field, the other one next sort of year, whereas this. Let's get whizzing on this one. So I'd really like I said last time, to get through the entire winter this time. I'd like to get us a sugar mill. I'd like to put that down. let it finish its job. And then we, yeah, I don't think we're going to do well with the stone, like I said. And I did sort of say that myself. I didn't think I was going to. Yeah, I don't think we're going to like do well enough to go for the line making mod justice. I don't. So I think we'll just grab the stones off this one quickly, and then we will go through the winter, and we should hopefully. That's, no, it's too small. This is not a nice thing to be used on a small field. It's not. It flashes like we just saw. It flashes into things on the edge when it's usually going on the inner ones. If you can't do 3 headlands with this, then you really ought to do it yourself, because the workers are going to just crash into something, like they go into the beehives, or as they're trying to turn into the field. It's weird, they seem to forget there's a reverse here, and they insist on going for wide swings. But yeah, and then of course it invariably goes downhill fast. But yeah, we're getting closer. Yeah, I said it would go quickly, and it is. I've done a few sessions on combined counties, and boy, the last session I did was an absolutely corker. We broke all of the fields. Session before was a monster session, which I did the biggest amount of potatoes planting I've ever done. Well, when I say me, I've got to be honest. I was just the workers. I had 3 workers going on the fields with 3 potato planters, the little agrozettes. Beautiful bit of kit, and many refills, and that was my job, to refill the seeds. But yeah, the workers worked very hard on getting that sorted. But it's the biggest field that I've ever managed, shall we say. Yeah, I must admit it's true. I have planted fields myself, but I've usually used the multi-planter if I ever did it myself. But even that, didn't I leave a worker going on that one? It's not like I don't work, but yeah. Some of the soldiers driving jobs, the 1 metre ones, I've got to be honest, I'm glad I'm not a worker. They're horrible 1 metre, 300 circuits of a field jobs. They are really quite. Right, now then, we release this if I remember rightly. So that means, I think we did, I'm sure we did. Let's have a look. Yeah, I thought we did. Let's run this back. We'll drop this into the silo, and then we're going to pop out back the ones. Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, we sort of got to do this, haven't we, really, now? Right, alright then, in that case, I'm going to say my words. We're going to time-lapse this bit, because I really want to get us through the winter. Even if all we do is get through the winter and put the sugar mill down, so we've got another income stream, then I'm happy with that. Yeah. Alright, so let's time up this. I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, let's drop this off. And let's see if we can get through the winter. Still on the lookout for equipment, even though it's, yeah, the most important thing of all is the sugar mill. But again, if we got a deal of a lifetime, sometimes, yeah, your farm's got to continue. Good equipment, I think, personally, has got to come first. Yeah, fields, I'm happy with. I don't mean that would be it, but it's certainly good enough for now. Or I think that time. Well, no, it doesn't matter when, does it? Really. Indeed, yes. Fantastic. So then, let's look in the sales actually. I can't remember. Yes, I remember now because that's, although it's good, we've already got one that's actually brilliant. It's obviously that is quite an expensive bag normally, really. Whereas ours was so stupendous. Let's go through till the morning and 9 o'clock. And I'd like to take us right away through to next year. But it's the main thing is if we can, if there's space, we need to put the farm and jab down. Could go Matana too, either or, but ooh, now that's not bad. Not bad at all. 13.8, another header, and the Juris trailer. Yeah, not the actual Juris. We've had it though, haven't we? We turned it down. It's true, I have had a sort of quite bad. Right, let's see. I hate doing this in winter because it's so dark. Yeah, I'm trying this. I would be saving that for animals if we have got time. Have we got space there for the farmer Jeb? Or maybe there. Maybe. Might need to steal a bit of field. If we do it down there, it's going to get too busy. There's a little bit on that edge, but nowhere near. I think it's bigger than that. The farmer Jeb's quite a meaty production. It is. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, not the right. Yeah, I mean, there's the. I like the farmer Jeb. It's, in my opinion, it's a bit of a beast, and we need. Yeah, I mean, there's not many with that kind of good recipe. Yeah, there's the Farm Factory Omatana too. That also has got pig food made from that one too. I can't think of any more with such a good recipe that I'm aware of. Yeah. Grain mill. So then, so I'm looking. I'm all ears. So then, Magic Bean Coffee. Yeah, I must do that again. I did on one of the German maps. It's not the best, but it's a good little earner. It's a steady, constant sort of profit, so it's not bad at all. Here we go. Oh, it's not as big as you think, actually. It's about as big as that one. Might be able to. Oh, that tree's in the way. Well, if it needs to be moved, we need to put it in V mode or something like that. I don't mind if we lose a little bit. That grate is for no, it's not for show, is it? No, that's real. That is part of that. Yeah. What about... lose a bit of field, wouldn't we? When you go too high, I suppose it could go there, but I think we'd turn it that away because you don't really use the side with those. Would we lose? I don't mind losing a little bit. I don't think we'd lose a lot, but the trouble is we're going to make that really. Now that's the biggest space. We have got quite a bit of room here because the animals. I think I was always thinking there. I think that's still. It's about half of the headland. It's almost flat as a pancake. Put it right the way down there. And it's at the end, isn't it? The grade. So let's do that. Fantastic. Right, so then now we need to do some lugging. So let's do that now. Let's get the big blue. which has already got this on. Let's switch a bit of lights on. Let's get some lugging done of the sugar into the old General Mill. Now, this takes me back, because strangely enough, it was sugar. Yeah, this is where I was first a sugar baron, on this very map. This is where I found out that sugar's not a bad little learner. It's, again, it's not the best, it's just a good one. It really does. I mean, the other thing is obviously the yield from sugar producing things is very good, so you've got to take that into consideration. Sir Gordon Bennett, wow, that's going to be like some cracking amount, isn't it? That, and also we can do grapes, and I might bring in a garden, not a large one though. They are just so powerful. So sugar beets, yeah. So we actually lose a percentage, like you do. Oh, water, of course. Ah, forgotten about that. Sugar beets, and we're not going to sell. We're going to do this exactly the same trick that I did on my original Elm Creek, which is to check my price and then sell on the hour. That's where actually, it's strange. Obviously, I said I was quite backward. I've said it quite a few times with my productions. I was in a way, but I was also quite forward in other ways where others were like not daring to sell on the hour. Now, I'd worked all that out quite early on, but because people like bandying words around saying all manner of things, saying how expensive it was and all the rest of it, and it wasn't anywhere near as expensive as people were actually saying. How much are we going to need? It's a tenth, so 1/10, so that would be 59 tons of water for our 590. Have we got enough storage? Oh, it's only 360 tons. He said only 360 tons. Yeah, what I mean is we can, yeah, put some more in after that goes really quite well. We're not really taking away. There's a load of room for animals, really. If we were going to go all of that way, but I'd still need to leave the space there for them to have the water as well. I think a sensible person would grab that now and bring it across, and we'll do like, yeah, we'll hop between grabbing this. So let's grab the other water tanker, which we're very fortunate in grabbing, but I don't think, yeah, let's grab you. Not that you've not seen any action, of course. But, yeah, let's grab the water. Put a tap down, have a plumber called out, and 59 tons is what we need. That's still filling. Yeah, it is true. There's one thing that Rombos Road really taught me was the juggling aspect. While you're leaving the one thing filling, you go and grab another, and you get on with that, and then you have to like sort of, yeah. I love this Kawaii. It really is a nice bit of kit. Did we leave it filled? Not exactly filled, but so we're going to need to do 2.5 of these. Amazing. So what we'll do is we'll take this across. We'll take the next load of sugar, and while that's filling, we'll empty this. Oh, no, I want to get this out of the way because this is not as important. So we'll stick this like about here, just in the wings, waiting. Let's grab that 60 odd tons and stick that in. It's going to be 120. How much? It's a beast. I was going to say how much can it process, but I know this is its secret weapon is Farmer Jeb made this. It is it's a specialist. It's very good at milling what it mills, but it doesn't do lots of other things too. So therefore, let's have a look. Its cycles are insane. It's phenomenal. 672 times 100 would be, yeah, a lot. It would really be a lot. This is true. I daren't even work it out. It's tremendous. It can do tens of thousands in a night without even, I look the next day and I think, oh, it's all gone. That's the type of thing that the Farmer Jeb is like. It is beastly. But unlike the Omatana, which is about the same size, got the tree. Oh, with the tree limbs. I'm going to say because I think I did look. This would be the tree limbs. Yeah, that red. It is as well. It's the red air, the breathing. What do you call it? In plumbing, it's like an air relief valve. I don't know. It probably is the same valve. But... Right, so let's hop ship and we'll grab some more while that's doing that. We'll have a tap built. And we'll grab another 60 tons, which will make 180. And then we only need to do it 3 more times again. We could do, I think what we'll do is 180. And then we'll crack on. We'll go through again to the next sort of day. Ooh. Can't do that very well. That's a bit better. Right, so back down here, we need to stick a tap down somewhere about there. There. Gotta be big node. Gotta be big node. Let's grab that. Save that time with it always throws me out when I can see nothing in it. It's terrible. It never ceases to catch me out. It's true, I suppose it's an optical illusion. Literally, I just look at it and think, yeah, it's empty, but it's not. I think that we will have easily done our 59 tons of water. Yes, we have easily. So let's just let it empty this out, and then we will have easily gone. Yes, fantastic. That'll do actually. It will. We will set. Yeah, I think we will do this. Last 60 tons. Go through till the morning. See what we've got in the morning. See how much. Oh, that's a point. I forget the swivel axle. Let's go back. It's heavy. Yeah, this is the last tractor standing that needs an upgrade. Well, no, it's not actually. The new one does too. Yeah, it's 220. I think it's I can't remember what it goes up to, but this is the one that's got the capability going the biggest. I think I'm right in saying that. Right, so then, let's go through till the morning. Did we check the save? Yeah, we did. No, that is everything. It is. Yeah, we didn't do pasta this year, did we? Yeah, and I suppose that's one of the other things. Obviously, this is more about me trying to point out to you what the advantages of the start from scratch. This has not taken me very long because we're going through the years quite quickly. It's getting to the size now where a new farmer start would be happening, and of course, at this point, it really is going to get. Now, that would be useful because that's what we do. It's not the. Yeah, we would want the. No, because we can still buy the normal one. I think we will. It's going to skin this, but. Oh, okay, well, it's a weird colour, that. Yeah. Absolutely, yes. Skins us totally. Thoughts. We knew this. Let's have a look. at our sugar. How much did we do of our sugar? Oh, you see what I mean? I have 180 tons. 138. Obviously, yeah, there's a loss. We know that. But the loss has gone to pig food. Pig food sells a good price on almost every single map. So that we're going to sell on the hour. The sugar, we're going to check the price of sugar. Now, the one bad thing about Elm Creek was there were actually lots of sugar things that actually sold. So if you sell it, it's going to sell it for an average price. So the trick is with the sugar is it's yellow. Well, actually, if you look at sugar value at all sell points, yeah, it varies, and you'll see that it's yeah, these are going up, these are going down, but the price is 879, and the top price. Hold on a minute. Top price is 944. So although we are a little out, we're not so bad. We're losing 9,000 from the max value if we sold it at the very max. So are we going to worry about that? No, we're not. No, we are going to literally sell that because it's going to bring in a lot of cash. So selling on the hour, we're going to rush honey. How we do it? Well, we're selling that all the time, aren't we, as well? I mean, look at that. And it's been selling too. So let's see what happens on the hour when we literally go through till 10 o'clock. Because I think we're going to get a nice big bag. Yeah, I mean, yeah, really quite a big bag. We could clear the loan. And we're not finished. Right, the one bad thing is I'm a terror for forgetting this. So we now need to tell the sugar to stop selling because we're going to do the same again. I was a little bit conservative on this. I normally just leave things going now. The pig food's selling, that's a definite, because that's a right good earner. Let's go and do another 180 tons. Did we? I think we had plenty of water left. Yeah, we could actually do that. We just grab the other 180 odd. 360. No, we've still got way more than that. That's what I'm saying. Sugar's a good thing because of the volume of with sugar beet or sugar cane, the volume of the sugar producing crop is very good, and it's a good markup for what sugar cane or sugar beet would be. That's what you got to remember. That's how good it is. No, we don't need to do the water. We're good. Yeah, it is that good. So let's have a look what is on the site. Oh no, we just looked. Yeah, we have. It's the tag end, isn't it? So honey, and these are doing nicely. Again, it looks to me like it. I don't know whether this is a split one. I can never work this out. So I have got Raven's. Oh, what's it called? Yeah, but I don't know that I've got the script going. I've never ever touched it. Let's pull it up and then I can remember it. I can't for the life of me remember what it's called. It's that one there. I mean, that's what. That doesn't really help, does it? What is it called? I can't for the life of me remember what it's actually called. The production revamp. Yeah, the production revamp mod. But I don't think I use it, but obviously that completely alters productions, the script alters productions completely, but I don't, if it does things all of the time without you even doing anything, then it must do something. But if I've never switched it on, but yeah, actually I can show you what I mean. Yeah, if you look in the settings, you'll have seen it if you've watched the channel for any length of time, lots of times, but I never touch it. Yeah, revamp, production manager, priority system. Now I also know now that priority 1 is the top. Correction of purchase prices. So these are all That's the standard price. Never touch that ever. You'll see that that is. I think one time I made a mention of the fact that I'd knocked it by one and it was up to zero point 0.9, which as you can see is 0.01 up. So that's it. I never touch it. It's just on that. So what does that mean? Who can use the buy function in productions if it's not been disabled by the modder? Okay. Yeah, so that's it. I don't actually do anything else with that at all. So it's supposed to do things in parallel. So again, it may be that I'm just used to it. It's been there always. As long as the production revamp was there, it was on. Simple as. So I mean, I know there's a difference between like Giants. I don't know how theirs works. I could never work it out because the mathematics don't work. What I mean by that is in Sri Lanka, I had the soup factory, and if I tried just one crop, I would never get the full amount from it. If I tried two crops, it didn't seem to make any difference. If I tried three crops, it didn't make any difference. What I mean is, it never met the amount that it said it is. Now, if I use an Omatana and it does 250 tons of straw, it will do 250 tons of straw or silage or whatever it says. A Giants one, I can never work it out. It's got figures and I know how it's supposed to work, but they don't work. They don't add up to what it's saying. So I can never work it if it's in parallel or if it divides it by two if you use two things. Because even doing those sums on Sri Lanka, it didn't add up. But then things weren't right on Sri Lanka anyway. I mean, yeah, the train threw my gear all over the place, so it wasn't right. Like, period. So, yeah, let's have a look. So it's sort of totally confusing because I really don't know. Right, so this is the 120. So I always leave a question mark because the Giants productions leave me confused because the maths don't work if you work through the cost of single. And I did do it. I mean, I did it for testing on Sri Lanka where it says something like 14 tons and it didn't do anywhere near 14 tons. And then I did two and it probably did 14 tons for the two. I did three and it did a bit. It just, none of it added up to what you'd expect it to have done, to what the maths, the recipe said it would do. Whether it was in parallel or single, it never worked. It was not right. So it just always left me. It was about the same every day, but it was not. It didn't add up to what the recipe said. That's my point. Yeah, I'm not going to go on and on and on. It gets boring quickly for everybody. But yeah, it's true. Whereas these others, like Farmer Jeb, does exactly what it says on the tin. Yeah, however many thousand it says is exactly what it does. Now, the one thing that has always confused me is the production silos. They don't do what they say on the tin either. A lot of them say like, I mean, Missy B started that. I could never work it out. It would sometimes shift 410 tons and it said it would do 60 and I'm like, well, how does that work? No idea. Yes, it doesn't again, and then other things did work exactly as it said, so I could never work out why do some things do it like that. I just think, oh well, it is what it is, and you just got to put up with it. So we'll do another go through till the morning. Let that go through. Let's let it finish that. Yeah, we don't want to like. Wow, that's going to be a monster. Really, we're only just over halfway through it, and that's what I'm saying. That this one sugar that if we'd have done sugar to begin with, which again I've done it loads of times. Let's go and fill it up then. Ready to do next time. And we'll go through till February. And we shall see what we shall see. I suppose it would be nice to actually save up for perhaps the Colossus Harvester if we've got that header. So yeah, I mean it'd be a beautiful thing if we could obviously like having sales, but yeah, the chances of that are very slight, aren't they? Really, I think it's how much is it? Let's have a quick look. The Colossus. So I think it is underbeat technology. And it is the Colossus Root Harvester, which does everything. Our header doesn't, but 353,000 is the price of that. Yeah. Which is why you can see a cheapskate like me usually goes for that, but it's not right. We've sort of proved that, so I'd sooner go for the Colossus. I suppose, though, the other thing is I've never tested the Colossus, but then that's because I never really thought that it didn't work, so never saw evidence. But I suppose we've done our fields before with a standard. We know roughly what we get from our fields, so it probably is not a bad idea to test the Colossus. Because if it's not much different to the T440, then I'm going to use little ones all the time. And if it's pretty much the same as what we've already done, wow, 311. What are we earning? We must be earning from the pig food. We must be. I mean, I know it's good. Wow. Let's have a look at the price of sugar this morning. About the same. Yeah, 123, 132 top price. So let's sell our sugar. As I said, for volume, sugar's good. Right, let's have a look in the sales. Let's see what is on sale. Wow. What are the chances of that? Don't get me wrong, it's not particularly good. That's a point. We all know that the Colossus is a modified Panther. So really, their header should fit. We're going to do it. We are. We are definitely buying you. Yes. Because it just fits the farm so terribly well. I mean, it skinted us, but right, let's get this lot looked. And I think we're probably going to need some water this time. But to be honest, if that has only done that, oh, we've not sold that yet, well, that's a point. Yeah, we're still going to do well. Now you can see, yes, we need a bit more water, but not a lot. That in 1 year we would have been much, much better to do sugar, but I didn't want to do the same old, same old. No, and also it's sometimes nice to have a bit of a battle. It's not all. I mean, when I say handed on a plate, oil is probably one of the best. If I wanted to like knock everyone's socks off, then I would have. But I liked the way we've done it. It's been quite good. We only need to do one load of water. This might be split into two. I'm not sure. Or no, it'll be a long session. It's all right. I'd sooner sort of show the winter going through because we should be really. How much have we got left? Actually, thinking about it in the silo. How much sugar? 170 tons. Wow. And that's what I'm saying. That all. Not the no, we don't want the sugar to sell this time. It's yeah. I mean, we've made our fortune on the sugar, really. You could say, and our other one chugs along nicely and brings in a bit of cash every day. The honey brings in a bit of cash, and the pig food brings in a shed load of cash. It's brilliant. It is, as well as the sugar. Say at 10 o'clock, we'll take time till 10 once we've done this week. 170. So we could do it all this month, I think, and we'll see what the farmer Jeb can do. Right, water. Let's not hang around. We've got water to do across the road. Can't find the that's Let's get this sword. Yeah, I've got a time lapse in done in 10 minutes, I know, but to be honest, yeah, I was going to go and combine counties, and I thought, I fancy a bit of fun. It was a right slog last night. Literally, I did the potatoes, was overseeing the potatoes, but then I really did have fun doing all of these seeding and planting the next sort of in the middle of the night on that session. That was amazing. It was, but I thought I enjoy this. I'm really enjoying this Let's Play at the minute. So I just thought, let's have a bit of fun this time. We'll do combined counties either in the night or like tomorrow. I can't. It's that old saying, "All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy." Right, that's that will be filled. So I'll take this to fill. We'll see. We'll soon enough. You don't have to sweat it. We'll just go underneath and yeah, I can't believe that. We're still 82,000. We can still pay our loan off. I'm not worried about the loan because once you start to earn really well, to be honest, you can blow it away in one single. We could easily do it, but you never know. It's a bit like that. If we'd have paid the loan off, we now wouldn't be the proud owner of that harvester. That would really make our job so much easier than it has been. And then don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed using the other one. It's been fantastic. And if it come up in sales first, I would have bought it. But yeah, that's a cracker. I mean, I suppose that's my point. In this business, whether it's vegetables or sugar, you would do what we've done. That's my point. Well, you would if you could. That's what I'm saying. I mean, oh, it's a bit tight. So there's one more 50 odd tons, I think, after this, and then that is us done with our sugar beet. And that's what I say as well about choose your partner well. If we'd have chosen the Omatana, I love it, but we would still be chugging along at a few sort of tens of tons, and that's what I'm saying. The Farmer Jeb is a beast. It will burn through anything. It's so powerful, but it only does certain things. The Omatana, its versatility is its strength, whereas the Farmer Jeb, its strength is its strength. Yeah, it does quite a lot. I've got to be honest, it does do quite a lot, but it is what it mills. It does very well. I love Farmer Jeb's fertiliser business too, but the production shed sort of and the Death Sledge, they're both. I mean, again, the Death Sledge one chucks, but they're both very good. Yes, I've been keeping abreast of the fact sheet Friday for FS25. Yeah, that's another thing that obviously I realise that I've sort of, as a content creator, you sort of think whatever you say as a content creator is stuck on YouTube forever. And certain things like time, as in like right now, this minute, you can see the date on the clock at the top. It's the 25th of September 2024. There is just over, well, or just under 2 months to go before FS25. But if you watch this in a year, what I'm saying is a load of nonsense. It's one of those things where as a content creator you think, well, do I keep the flow going where I'm talking to people now and the time's right, or do I just shut up about things? But then I think, well, other people, I think this is where content creator like DJ Goham has his news channel. I think if you think of that, it's telling you news, but that's not, it's gonna go. It's not going to be important in a month, anything about FS25, because it will have come and gone. Whereas at the minute, everybody's wanting to hear and see what, yeah, a lot of the big names are doing all of the FS25 stuff, really, which is quite amazing. And it is all out there if you really know where to look, which I do. But at the minute, it's not what I'm sort of doing, but it is something I realised that that's why another reason why I wanted to do the tutorial. But I didn't want to do it in a standard way, same as I do small playthroughs rather than map reviews, because I think it's more thorough, but it's a little bit slower. But I don't think there's any better way to show a map than to actually work on the map, especially at the beginning, because if there's any faults, you will see them. Right, let's take this through till 10. Whereas driving around, it doesn't really... Ooh, very nice. Right, so we're going to go through till tomorrow morning. Wow, that's amazing. Now we need to stop selling though. Even though we can see that it really wouldn't. Sugar store again. Pig food can sell because that's good. The honey, it's gone red. Oh yes, yeah, so it's sold everything. That's why. That should be doing well. We will want the honey distributing when it gets down to a little bit more. But for the minute, I'm quite happy with that doing. So we have 202 tons of sugar beets right now. In the morning at 9 o'clock, how much will we have? Then you will see the power of the farmer Jeb. I don't think I've ever stood and watched. I know it does a lot, but I don't think I've ever. I suppose that's it. When you know your partner's really good. Yeah, that's it. It did 220 odd tons. It's phenomenal. Look at the cash. That is amazing. We've already got a sprayer. And that's a potato one. It is. The Grimmy. Is that the one? That's the good one, isn't it? No, I think ours actually does that, doesn't it? Our harvester? Yes. So we don't even need that. We could do every kind of root crop with what we've got, which is quite phenomenal. Our header, though, now that can't. We would need to buy the additional headers. If you look at... Is it all in that beta technology? No. What is it under then? No. So is it under headers? No. So we did... Oh, please tell me we did buy it. Could have sworn we did. Could be miscellaneous. It is indeed. So yeah, we've only got the DLC for root crop header we would need to buy, which we will of course buy, in the beat technology header is just standard 53,000 for the 4 meter, and potato technology is probably the same again, but when you consider we've already got the technology, so why would you not do that? Exactly the same again. So yeah, it's got the T440 used to have exactly the same, and then Mark IV again made it even more appealing by just doing one header, but you needed to put a little box on it, which made it very reasonable for people to use. But if it destroys crop, which it is doing, then you can count me out. Right, so I believe it's April is when we can plant most of our crops, and we will be planting. So we've not done potatoes yet. We've not got a field. We've got 3 fields, and we don't need our parsnips and carrots, do we? Because we have got a lot on hand. Yeah, not so much the parsnips. So perhaps a field of parsnips, the smallest field we've got. Carrots are going to see us through right the way through this year, I think, because it's the least. The parsnips we use twice as much. So we could do sugar beet again because we've seen, I think, probably 2 fields of sugar beet. Oh no, what about the oats? We could also buy another field. I might do one more year. How much is 57? Ooh, it's close. I do believe we have actually got our sugar on hand, haven't we? We didn't. How are we doing? Honey's going through again. All my life. That is doing tremendously well. So we switch that off now. We've none. We've got one, and we how much sugar have we got? 162 tons, which right now is worth about the same again. It's yeah. So why is the shit? So it's no. It's always been about that. So we just say sell again, and we should on the hour be able to afford our field. We do need a bit of cash though, really, to. And then I think after this year, we would be selling. We would be getting rid of the debts, basically. If I wasn't buying a field, then I would be doing that now. I think we're going to buy a 57. And then after this year, I would be buying animals, but we may only get to that where we just buy the enclosure, which frequently happens on these when you go big like this. But yeah, and I was right. I don't know if you noticed, but when you grab the stones, it doesn't grab the old stones. It only grabs the stones when you've actually ploughed it. So that's quite, yeah, unique. Right, I'm going to leave it here though because it's been a monster. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.